My name is Amenda Makhetha. I recently joined Absa as the Group Head of Data Privacy. So I'm an attorney by profession. I studied law at UKZN. I come from a very big family. So the best part of my job is that it gives me an opportunity to work with people across the various functions. Data privacy, it literally cuts across all the various departments, all the various functions and the businesses within Absa. And I think with this particular area, it's a growing area. So it's constantly changing, it's constantly posing new challenges. And that's one thing that really keeps me on my toes. I could safely say there's never a dull day in this particular area and at Absa specifically. So I'm inspired by resilient spirits. I think one thing that I'm learning in the time that we live in, you really need to be resilient. You need to be someone who doesn't give up easily, who doesn't cave in to the pressure, and people who are not shaped by their environments, but shape their environments. So I'm also inspired by people with a heart for Africa and the African diaspora. People with a heart for improving the status that Africa is currently in, and people who don't accept the status quo, but shake the status quo. So our challenges as women are threefold. One, we find ourselves being plunged into existing systems and structures that were neither developed for or by women. Secondly, I think we are our worst critics. Right? We've been taught to believe that if we are in the room, we must be apologetic for being in the room. There's a quote that I like by Miriam Williamson, where she says, "Your playing small does not serve the world." And I think we've actually been ill-programmed to think that when we do play small, when we are apologetic, we are then more likely to be accepted. Thirdly, I think we tend to compete with instead of supporting each other. Writing my book was also part of paying it forward, where I wrote down all that I have learned and share it with other women, other young women. Also, I'm mentoring a few young ladies, young brilliant minds, and I'm hoping to invest in them what has been invested in me. And I started an initiative some time ago called My Sister's Keeper.